Magandang madaling araw sa lahat. Ang topic natin today ay 1 Peter 3, chapter 3, verse 1 to 22. And Ezekiel 27, 28, and 29. Mamaya. Wives and husbands. Wives, in the same way, be submissive to your husbands, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives, when they see the purity and reverence of your lives. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as braided hair. Braided hair na tarentas lang pala to, guys. And the wearing, siguro yung ibig sabihin niya yung curl na and the wearing of gold jewelry and fine clothes. Nabasa ko na rin to dati. And kaya nga na-google ko tong braided hair eh. Instead, it should be that of your inner self. Kailangan daw ko hindi yung panlabas na anyo, kundi yung purity natin is sa inner self. The unfading beauty, yung hindi kumukupas. Of gentle, quiet spirit, with great worth in God's sight, for this is the way the holy women of the past, who put their hope in God, used to make themselves beautiful. They were submissive to their own husbands, like Sarah, who obeyed Abraham and called him her master. You are her daughters if you do what is right and do not give in to fear. Husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live. Tinuturo niya dito kung paano ang relationship ng husband and wives. Husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live with your wives, and treat them with respect as the weaker partner and as heirs with you of the gracious gifts of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers. Suffering for doing good. Pag gumawa ng maganda at Father God ay ng kabutihan, magsasuffer. Suffering for doing good ang title of verse 8, guys, pakibasa. Finally, all of you live in harmony with one another, be sympathetic, love as brothers, be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult, but with blessings, because to this, excuse me, magngungo na lang tayo pagkaan nito, pagka hirap huminga. And there's so and feeling beauty of gentle and quiet spirit, which is great. Nasaan na ba ako? Naligaw na. Sa verse 8 na tayo. Finally, all of you live in harmony with one another, be sympathetic, love as brothers, be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult, but with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit the blessing. For whoever would love life and see good days must keep his tongue from evil and his lips from deceitful speech. He must turn from evil and do not good. He must speak peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to the prayer, but the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. And it is better if it is God's will to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. Okay, ang inaano niya pala, it's okay daw kung mag-suffer tayo for doing good, kaysa naman daw gumawa ng evil. Akala ko ano. For Christ died for sins once and for all, righteous or unrighteous, to bring it to God. He was put to death in the body, but made alive by the Spirit, through whom also he went and preached to the spirits in prison, who disobeyed long ago and get away patiently now. And this water, sa 21 guys, sa 20, sa 21 tayo, get away patient in the days of Noah, while the ark was symbolizes, when the ark was being built, in it only few people, 8 in all, were saved. Ay, wala lang pala na save nung panahon ni Noah. Ngayon na napakarami na natin? Kasi wash out yun dati, di ba? Through water, and this water symbolizes. So, ibig sabihin, no, from the days of Noah, sila talaga yung pinaka-ano na natin, ninono na natin umpisa. Kasi di ba wash out na sila nung bumaha ng husto. Naglunop yan eh. Lunop sa Bisaya. Ano ba lunop sa ano? Ano ba lunop sa Tagalog? Yung flooding. While the ark was being built, in it only a few people, 8 in all, were saved through water, and this water symbolizes baptism that now saves you. Oh, not the removal of dirt from the body. Please, conscience. Oh, was get into heaven and is God. Already, but the place of a good conscience toward God is saved you by the resurrection of Jesus Christ, who was God in heaven and is God's right hand. Tara na, bilisan na natin. 15 na pala. Authorities. Nakalagay guys, with angels, authorities, and powers in submission to Him. Marami na naman akong tanong, hindi na naman natin may tanong. Hindi, ang inaano ko lang, kung panahon ni Noah is walo lang ang naligtas, ba't napakarami na natin ngayon, no? So, ibig sabihin, yung angka natin ngayon is panahon na ni Noah. Ganun ba yun? Tapos nang mamatay si Jesus Christ, siya na yung nagligtas sa atin through baptism. Yan guys, 20 and 27, 28, and 29. Yan, nalagyan ko ba yun ng date? November. Hala, ang haba. Kayanin ko ba ito? Ang oras na. Mag-work na tayo. 27, 28, and 29. Pagka paulit-ulit lang din ulit, huwag nang anahin. Hindi ko na ulit aanahin to. 27, 28, 29. Kung nabasa ko na naman ba nung mga nakaraang pagbasa natin. Alamin for Terry. The word of the Lord came to me, son of man, take of lament concerning Terry, say Terry with the gateway to the sea merchant of peoples on many coasts. Yung Terry nga guys, na ano ko yan, ano siya, seaport siya. Terry, situated the gateway of the sea merchant peoples on many coasts. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Nung panahon ni Alexander the Great, Nebuchadnezzar, Alexander the Great. Biro mo na yung mga noong araw. Pagtatandaan mo yung mga pangalan nila, hirap-hirap yan. Siyempre, ilang henerasyon na, ilang siglo na pala. The word of the Lord came to me. You say, O Terry, I am perfect in beauty. Are you mean? Dito tayo sa men of Persia, Lydia, and Punt serve as soldiers in your army. Sa verse 10. Nabusog ako sa tubig. Fine embroidered linen from Egypt was used and served you as full banner. Tapos, sa verse 8, ayan nga, yung Tere na yan, 20 miles away from Sidon yan. Ito, sa verse, nag-google ko yan lang yun guys hindi yan galing sa akin. Sa verse 8, men of Sidon and Arvad were your oarsmen, your skilled men of Tere were aboard as your seamen. Yan, kasi itong Tere na to, seaport siya, na 20 miles away from Sidon on the Mediterranean, miles south of Sidon siya, 20 miles. Tere is the famous Phoenician. 20 miles, Phoenician seaport, 20 miles south of Sidon on the Mediterranean coast. Yun. Kaya dito marami ka tuloy matutunan pero malayo naman kasi ako dyan parekat. Kaya kung pupuntahan ko ba yan pagdating ng araw makapunta kaya ako dyan. Grace to wine is it really you? Ayun dyan ko talaga. The exchange slaves, naririnig kayo sa video yan. The exchange slaves. Yung aking nagpatong na ako kasi alam niyo yung kahapon at saka isang araw, diba, masyadong hindi na maintindihan yung salita ko, babara yung ilong ko. The ship of Tarshish, ay ang dami niyang binabanggit dito samantalang doon sa Jeremiah sabi ko wala ka naman ibang alam. Ito, mayroon siyang Arabia and all the princes of Kedar. Ang galing, dami niya ngayon binabanggit dito. Yung sa verse 13, Grace, Tubal, and Mishi. Mga lugar yata ito. Kaya lang, the exchange slaves. Anong araw ba talaga? O sa ba talaga yung mga alipin? Arab, kasi ang pagkaintindi ko kasi sa alipin, Father God, yung trabaho ko lang pero wala kang benefits, wala kang sweldo. Yun talaga, alipin talaga yun. O kaya naman, yung sweldo mo, binibigay mo kaagad dun sa tao. So, alipin ka ng tao. Yun ang pagkakaintindi ko sa alipin. Hindi yung mayroon kang tinatawag na master. Pag sinisweldohan ka ng master mo, hindi ka alipin noon. Kasi binabayaran yung service mo. Pero yung yung sweldo mo, binibigay mo kaagad doon sa tao. Alipin ka ng tao kasi wala kang nakuha sa kanyang service pero nagbibigay ka. Yung ganun. So, doon ka alipin. Yun ang pagkaintindi ko. The ship of our serves. Ewan ko ba't tinatalakay lang niya yung mga lugar-lugar lang. The shoreline will quake when you see me cry out. Yung ganun. Prophecy against the king of Tyre. Ang alam ko ng king of Tyre, diba sinibukad ni Sarna? Yung sa Babylon. Oh, the word of the Lord. Nabasa ko nga eh. Alexander the Great. Ano ba si Alexander the Great dito? Basta nag-google ko lang din. Nababasa ko yung mga ganong pangalan. Alexander the Great Nebuchadnezzar. Ang ganon. The word of the Lord came to me, son of mine, say the ruler of terror. Pag i-google nyo guys yung terror, makikita nyo yung mga ganong word. Yung mga pangalan maglalabasan doon. Therefore, because you think you are wise, I am going to bring foreigners against you. Eto na nga yun. Yung nagdala siya ng great nations na pinagtutulungan na siya. Kaya doon to na fall eh. Yung Babylon. Tapos yung mga sa verse 9 God, guys well, you didn't say I am God in the presence of those who kill you. You will be but a man, not the God, in the hands of those who slay you. You will die the death of uncircumcised at the hands of foreigners. I have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. Oy, sa verse 13, nabanggit ulit yung Eden. You are the model of perfection, full of wisdom, perfect in beauty. You were in Eden. Kasi nga 'di ba ang galing nga ng Babylon dati. Tapos biglang bagsak. You were in Eden, the garden of God. The garden of God. Yung kanina kasi God na maliit yun. God. Ito naman, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you. Ruby, topaz, and myrtle. Your settings the mountains are made of gold. On the day you were created, they were prepared. You were anointed as a guardian cherub. Surrounding you. So 19. All the nations who knew you are appalled at you. You have come to horrible and will be no more. Yun nga di ba? Sa doon palang kagabi sa binasa natin yung kagabi, na yun eh. Yun na rin ang prophecy. Sabi ko ngayon, prophecy na yun ng Jeremiah ng 51, chapter 51, 58 to 64 eh. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, inulit lang din dito sa Ezekiel. Halos ng Ezekiel na tackle na doon sa Jeremiah. Kahit yung mga binabanggit niya, kaya lang magkakaiba lang sila ng pagkakasulat. Pero yung mga parehong-pareho. All the nations who knew you are appalled at you. You have come to horrible end and will be no more. A prophecy against Sidon, the word of the Lord. Okay na yan guys, pare-pareho naman yan. No longer will people have malicious neighbors who are painful bearers. Ito naman sa Israel, sabi nga no foreign nations na ang mag-slave sa kanila. No foreign nations. So hindi lang Babylon ang tinutukoy dyan, kundi kung ano-ano pang ang mag-aalipin sa Israel. Wala na talaga. No longer will the people of Israel have malicious neighbors who are painful bears and sharp thorns. Then they will know that I am sovereign Lord. The people of Israel are the nations they will have been scattered. I will show myself holy among them in the sight of the nations. Then they will live in their own land, which I gave to my servant Jacob. Sabi niya, mahal na mahal niya ang Israel eh. They will live their safety, and they will build houses and plant vineyards. They will live in safety when I inflict punishment on all their neighbors who malign them. Kaya huwag natin apihin ang mga Israel, guys. Kundi may punishment kay Father God. 29. A prophecy against, tama na, 20 minutes na tayo. And the 10 to the ay para open of Egypt. Prophecy against Egypt. King para open ang araw nung pinaparusahan ng Egypt. Si King para open ang hari. But they will just release it. Well, that I am the Lord, giving stop with Israel when they cross shoulders. Eh, di ba nga ginawang alipin yata ng Egypt itong Israel? Kaya sila kinuha noon ni Moses. Because it reveals my, yun, nabanggit na rin yun. Therefore, against one against. So, dito tayo sa on that way I will make a horn grow to the house of Israel, and I will open your mouth among them. Then they will know that I am the Lord. Ano lang naman yan, guys, puro parusa nga lang. Kasi nga, yung mga ginawang kasalanan na naman. Tapos isa pa yung, ayun o, sa 13 at the end of 40 years. Sa verse 13, basahin niyo. Ako pa talon-talon na, ha? Patalon-talon na ako. Sa verse 13. At the end of 40 years, I will gather the Egyptians from the nations where they were scattered. I will bring them back from captivity. Oh, ano pa talaga, Father God? To return them to upper Egypt, the land of their ancestry. There will be lowly kingdom. It will be the lowliest of kingdoms, and will never again exalt itself above the other nations. I will make it so weak that it will never again rule over the nations. Egypt will no longer be source of confidence for the people of Israel, but will be the reminder of their sin and turning. Oh, akala ko. It will be 70 year, the one choice. First day of the word of the Lord came to me, son of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, drove his army in a hard campaign against Tyre. Every head was robbed. Itong si Nebuchadnezzar, king ng Babylon, siya talaga pala yung umano sa Tyre. Kaya pala nakikita mo yung pangalan niya dun sa Google. Ano? Tyre is the famous. Ewan ko. Kailangan ko ba itong i-familiarize yung Tyre, Father God? Layo naman ito eh. Pero marami kang matutunan dito, guys. Pero kahapon, ay kagabi, ang ganda pala ng Wall of China, no? Pinakita sa TV. Iniisip mo paano yun ginawa. Ang ganda-ganda. Nandito na ako sana pero hindi ko pa makikita yun. Mahirap yata pumunta doon. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says, I am going to Egypt. Kasi ang pag ano sa kanya, aerial view, kaya makikita. Tama na, guys, bye-bye na. Yung 21 na lang, oh. On that day, I will make a horn grow for the house of Israel, and I will open your mouth among them. Then they will know that I am the Lord. Amen. Bye, guys.